So obviously at Star Wars Celebration, we had the announcement of the 3 movies that they're going to be coming out with Rey and their activist director. We've got Dave Filoni doing a New Republic movie, and we've got James Mangold with the Dawn of the Jedi movie. It's actually quite interesting that we've got the New Jedi Order, the New Republic, and the Dawn of the Jedi being the titles. Well, at least it looks like these are going to be the titles of these 3 movies. And they've finally released an order in which they're going to be released. Now, if we go over into the article, I'm just going to scroll down really quickly. The first one is going to be Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, I think that's how you say it, which her film is apparently going to be released in 2025. Then we've got Dave Filoni's Mandoverse film, which is going to be December 2026. So there's another year between those two. And then we've got James Mangold, which is untitled, which they're saying is untitled. And then obviously in their tweet, they're saying Dawn of the Jedi. So who really fucking knows? In December of 2028. Now, I just want to point out, they've had since 2019, since the Rise of Skywalker came out, to be able to come up with some sort of structure or some sort of film or something. And we're still not going to get anything until 2025. That's 2.5 years away if we're talking December of 2025. And if you think about it, The Rise of Skywalker was out in 2019. So between 2019 and 2025, they've had a long time to sit down and try and work this out. But as you all probably know, they've announced directors, they've announced movies, they keep announcing these things, and then they just don't happen. So it makes me wonder whether or not we're even going to see any of these movies. Now, out of all the movies that they've actually announced, between this one with Rey Skywalker in it, and the one with Dave Filoni doing his Mandoverse movie, and of course the James Mangold one, the one that I think that we're probably going to end up getting is this one. The one that nobody wants. And that's the crazy thing about it. They wouldn't have pranced Daisy Ridley out on stage if they hadn't already settled some sort of contract or something with her, surely. So to me, it's kind of like, okay, we've had all these announcements over the last, I don't know how many years, 5 years, whatever it's been, about movies, directors, all of this kind of stuff. None of them have happened. None of them have come out. And they don't know what they're doing at Lucasfilm to be able to actually structure a movie because they're afraid of what the box office is going to tell them. I can tell you now, despite how much I would probably want to go and see the trash fire that this movie is going to be, just so that I can report back to you guys and let you know how bad it actually is, I'm not seeing this movie. I'm not. I will maybe wait until they release it on like Disney Plus or something like that. And then people are going, oh, but you're still contributing money to Disney. I want to point out, it's my sister's Disney Plus account, not mine. I don't pay for it. If she gets rid of it, I don't have it anymore. It's as simple as that, right? So this is where I'm not going to the theater to see it. I'm not going to the theater to see it. So it's going to be interesting to see what we actually get, because again, they announced all of these things, and then of course they start getting all these questions asked in regards to what is this sort of going to be about or whatever. And all they've really got is a title like New Jedi Order, or this one being, what did I say it was going to be? The New Republic. And then you've got the Dawn of the Jedi. That's all they've got. They've got no scripts. Obviously they've got directors for them, but that's really it. But again, if we go back and look at the history of what Lucasfilm has done with their movie announcements, with their directors and all of that sort of thing, to me, it's just going to fall flat. I don't even think that the Mandoverse film is going to actually do any good. When you look at what they've done to Luke Skywalker in the Book of Boba Fett, what they've done to the lore and the structure of Star Wars throughout the Mandalorian's 3 seasons, what they've done to Boba Fett and everything that went on in that series, The scooters. Are you going to be interested to go and see like scooters on Tatooine, these Power Ranger characters? I don't give a fuck about them. Don't give a fuck about the Mandalorian. What, they're going to take him out of his little hut with Grogu, go on a little adventure with IG-11 rebuilt or something. Pfft, who gives a fuck? They've created no actual thread of a story or a plot with any of this stuff. With any of it. And season 3 of The Mandalorian really, really showed that. So I don't see how we're going to actually get any of these movies, to be honest with you. And we'll have to wait and see. Again, I could be completely wrong. And to be honest with you, I don't care if I'm right or wrong. All I know is that the 3 movies that they're going to be coming out with Rey Skywalker, your Mandoverse, and your Untitled, I don't know, when's this supposed to be taking place? Like 1,000 years in the past? I don't know. And I don't know why they're using pictures of like this era of characters for this. Because again, you scroll down, will these Star Wars films release on time? I'd be interested to see if they release at all. At all. Let me know what you guys think anyway. Again, it's kind of that whole thing with the rumors. I will wait until we until we actually get confirmation. We start getting trailers and things like that, and then it'd be interesting to see what they're actually putting together for us.